to Strathroy Rockets hockey live on 105.7 myFM. The score after 20 minutes of play from the Sarnia Arena. It's a tie, 1-1, Strathroy and the Sarnia Legionnaires, joined by Sarnia assistant coach Tom Norris. Thanks for joining us, Coach. We appreciate it. We won't keep you too long. Give us your thoughts first on that opening 20.
We came out all right the first 3 minutes, and then after that slowed down a bit. But we didn't get home till midnight last night from LaSalle, so it's starting to wear on some of the younger kids. Not a lot of kids in high school this year. So
a 1-1 tie last night, a rarity. Tell us about that game.
It was a great game to watch. Back and forth the whole game, very even matched teams. Our kids, that was the first time on big ice like that, and they enjoyed it and played well. It was a really exciting game.
The scored in the first 5 minutes. Sarnia's been known to be explosive in the opening five. If you're not with them in the first five here at the Sarnia Arena, you might be out of it. Is that what you guys look for again this year?
Yeah. One of the big draws for a lot of the kids is coming to Sarnia and the fans that support us. No question about it. We've got almost 1,000 people every night, if not more. I think last year our average was up around 1,300. So for kids, that's a big boost.
Tell us about your thoughts on last season and how it ended up.
Definitely disappointing, especially to see LaSalle go as far as they did. And don't get me wrong, they worked hard to get where they were. But I think it was game 5 here, and they scored with 3 seconds left, and then scored right away in overtime. And it was tough to recover from that, and you look at it, and if they didn't score in those last 3 seconds, you don't know what could have happened.
Tell us about the off-season. You had some holes to fill. How was the off-season, and was it a difficult process to fill those spots?
Yes and no. We were pretty lucky. There's a lot of 17-year-olds that came through and produced in Sarnia minor hockey, like with the Lambton AAA system and all that. So yeah, they've come a long way, and practiced with all last year as 16-year-olds, and then this year we were able to step into a role. And we were also really lucky to get Connor Roskovich out of Welland and Brad Yower out of Listowel. Those two helped us a lot, and then Brett Storr to come out of Chatham. Those three right there, those were big additions for us and really helped us on the back end.
Yeah, and speaking of additions from Chatham, of course, the head coach, Mark Davis, on the bench with you. Thoughts on Mark coming over at the helm of this bench moving forward?
Yeah, Mark's great to work with. High energy, lots of personality. The kids love playing for him, so it makes myself and Justin's job pretty easy. And open to anything. Great person, great guy. Talking with
assistant coach Tom Norris from the Legionnaires, Dave mentioned in the first period, Mark's a kind of a systems guy. That's what he kind of had in Chatham. Was it difficult? I would assume that he would try and incorporate systems here in Sarnia. Was it difficult maybe for players who weren't used to that?
Yes and no. Again, anytime you have a large group, a turnover like we did, not necessarily the systems, but just the 17-year-olds getting used to this league and the speed. And you can see everything's starting to come together a lot better. Neutral zone forechecks 100 times better. Defensive systems are coming along. I think, if you take away one of our first games against Ancaster, our goals against average has been down quite a bit. And it's just repetitive every night. We picked up an extra practice this year on Saturday night, so that's helped as well to, again, coach some of those 17-year-olds and teach them the systems and all that. But
keep them on the ice instead of having them go out on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time, Coach. We'll let you get back to the room. Thank you so much, and good luck this year with Sarnia.
Yep, thank you.
Assistant coach with the Legionnaires, Tom Norris. When we come back from break, we'll have our period summary. You're out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Domino's Pizza Rockets Hockey, live 105.7 myFM. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.